back to Evo 1. In today's video, we are unboxing bike parts and tools from Temu. And I also want to address a very important rumor that's been going around, that I am in fact not Zach with Evo 1, but instead the president of Ukraine. In real quick disclaimer, I know we're talking about some sensitive issues here as well as politics, and I just want to say, I have zero affiliation with Temu. I did not get a shopping credit. I jumped in on friend's order, spent $20, maybe $25, just so we could get some parts in because I've had this theory for a long time. A lot of these parts that we're seeing pop up on Temu are just unlabeled parts that we're seeing all these bike industry leading companies rebrand here in the United States and sell at a 10, 20, 40x markup. So, please understand that. No affiliation. I have no interest in being affiliated, and quite honestly, do I contend what they're doing? No, but it already happens in the world. So, parts are here, let's get into it. The very first item I want to go over is actually a bike pump. Now, if I remember correctly, this was $3 maybe. So, let's get it opened up and see if it works. I don't remember if I actually looked to see if this was Presto or Schrader, so no idea. Does it say on here? Nope, I can't pronounce that. So, not even going to try. Oh, it looks like it has a little adapter right here in the handle. Very cheap plastic. Huh, I actually run these adapters all the time for my air compressor. Oh, this is not great, but let's go ahead and see if it pumps up a tube. That actually came off better than most expensive pumps that I own. And it pumped it up. Doesn't feel hot, so that means it's actually got some decent tolerances inside, or it's just so loose that I'm only putting in half the air that it should be, but I don't know. I'm gonna throw this in the seat underneath the truck because it's always good to have a little pump that, especially for the price I paid, not horrible. Not great. I mean, it's not quality, but is it functional? Yeah. The next item up is Tubless Valves that I got for $1.10 each. Now, I'm quite used to paying like 16 bucks for a set, and that's already buying the knockoff ones on Amazon. So, this is gonna be interesting. Now, for a long time, there has been a rumor in the bike industry that all the tubeless valves are made in the exact same place, and this looks exactly like the valves that I've seen from a major player in the tubeless space before. And I'm honestly interested to see if they function the exact same way. I mean, the rubber feels the same, the thread pitch feels the exact same, this top nut is very distinctive. The only thing missing is the anodized valve cap, but I'm sure that that's honestly an upcharge. In fact, I saw it on tubeless valves that just cost $1 more on Temu. So, I'm gonna issue a challenge. If we can get this video to 100 likes, I'll rip the tubeless setup out of my Enduro bike and I will run these. Or just maybe one comment daring me to do it, because I'm pretty persuadable. This next item has seen some better days as far as packaging goes, but I didn't buy it for the packaging. I bought it for the item. Now this is a bike wash chain device. Real descriptive. Now, this closely mimics, or is, I don't know, what I've seen all over Amazon when people washing their chains. I just usually use a brush, and I think it says open, push this way. I'm gonna break it before I even get it open. Oop, oh, it's coming apart. Okay. So, it opens up like this. And there's a bunch of gears and brushes in here, which is interesting. I mean, this feels like garbage. I want to say I paid like $3 or $4 for it, and this is about what I was expecting. I mean, it literally feels like something you would get out of one of those claw machines, but like this gear has little pieces of plastic hanging off. Like there's no way it's going to mesh smoothly. I don't know. Let's throw a chain through this and see if it works. The next thing, pedals. Now, I have definitely bought some cheap pedals in my time. In fact, I do a lot of demo bikes here on the channel for review, and I just have a bad habit of leaving pedals on bikes, and yeah, sometimes I lose them. So, I have bought cheap ones. Okay. Wow, they're actually packaged better than 1-Up pedals who like to poke holes in the box, I will say that. Now this literally looks like a arts and craft project from like 2nd grade with a bunch of glitter and different shades of blue, purple, and is that a red? I can't even tell. But they don't feel or sound horrible at all. Like they actually feel pretty good. One thing I will note is that it did say that these were carbon. This is the worst hydro dipped carbon I've ever seen. In fact, I wish they just would have blacked it out. This end cap does not look removable, so you must service it from this direction. But the threads don't look bad. My main concern here is this just looks like a really thin axle. So I would imagine after a couple hard landings, if not one gentle step, you would probably bend these pedals. But I think we'll throw these on a bike and try them out. I mean, the pins aren't replaceable, so, you know, you go do some grinds, you're going to take those off. But, I mean, not the worst thing I've bought so far. This next one really needs no explanation as to why I bought it. I just wanted it. This is an actual metal horn. It works. This is so good. Okay, 100 likes, I'll throw it on the Enduro bike and honk the whole way down the trail. I love this. This next one is a little bit different, but kind of the same. It is also a bike horn, but this one is electronic. That's loud. Before we get into the tools segment of this video, there is one last bike product we need to talk about. Bottle cages. Now, everybody gets so up in arms about bottle cages. I don't really run them. I just run a Usui or Camelback. So, I bought bottle cages. It's supposed to be carbon, horrible hydro dip kind of pattern. Actually, it's not horrible. Like, I've seen worse at AutoZone. But, I mean, is it strong? It's not cracking, and I'm actually kind of giving it some force. I really feel like we need to kit the Enduro bike out with a bunch of Temu parts. If you're about that, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, let me know you're into it, and I'll do it, and then we'll take it somewhere and let people make fun of it. I actually forgot that I bought this. Real quick. Yes, I did color coordinate my knife to my shirt today. Thank you for noticing. These are little folding foot pegs. Now, I bought these with the intent of throwing them on something. Quite honestly, I really wanted to put pegs on a mountain bike for like a long time. Huh. I don't know how these... So I guess they would fold up when they're not in use and then down, because the other way you would just stand on it and fold it, which is actually opposite of how I thought these would function. I don't know. We should put these on the little clown bike that I own and try to do a bar spin while standing on these. Just let me check my health insurance first. These next two items are tools that I actually find useful. So, this first one has your 32 and your 30 millimeter, your 28 and your 14 or, no, 12, 8, whatever it is. It has a bunch of different sizes on here. And they're not rounded over, so you could actually, in theory, use this on a Fox fork. Oh, it fits. Oh, shit. Okay, this is actually pretty damn cool. Like, and the great part is, if you have somebody who's acting up in the shop, you could definitely throw this out. I actually really like this tool. This is cool. The other one is actually not a little baggie of edibles, unfortunately, but it is a pedal pin removal and installation wrench. This is pretty rad because if you were in theory removing all the pins from your pedals and just doing a quick swap, you could grab one side with this tool, zap it from the other side with a little impact, and you could do your pedal pins so fast. I actually really like this. And it's nice and low profile, would make a great little keychain. I don't know, I like it. So this is one of those weird scenarios where, yes, these are really cheap tools. Like this was $3 or $4, but the socket from Vox is extremely expensive and you only get one size. And then this was $1.50, $2 maybe. I mean, they're useful. They save you money. You can work on your bike more efficiently, prevent the upcharge from a bike shop. I don't know, I really like these. These are actually kind of useful. The very last thing that I bought is black nitrile gloves. Now, I already busted into these. I go through them like crazy, and I'm usually paying, what, 30 bucks for 50 when I buy the black Venom steel ones with the fancy package. These are pretty much the exact same thing. They feel the same, they work the same. Tear resistance is the same. So, yeah, I like them a lot. And now, as to dispute the rumors that I am actually not Zach with Evo 1, but instead the president of Ukraine, living out his dreams of being a bicycle mechanic and bike industry insider, please like, comment, and subscribe.